fucking crazy, man. They used to think I'd never grow up. Grow up. Life so crazy, life so fucking crazy, man. I did that and more, and now I'm up. That's why me say attack. Life every day is hard buckle. Mama can't feel past that macron. Me a free myself from a shackle. Don't ease up, no make nobody stop ya. Right now you and we unstoppable. Unstoppable, that mean them can't stop ya. Get to you can't feel it pan your can't post when you make it not your bitchin' and as a underdog. Them see you can't run and wonder hard. See life a change for you and I say you fit the inna the mark. The system where we grew up in our pride.
You listen to this, just press share, yeah? You see what? I see something that, and I always come on talking about what I've seen, but we shouldn't be seeing it still. Good afternoon everybody, manners and respect, yeah? Big up Jack that you done all the thing, manners and respect. Listen, I saw something online, yeah, day before yesterday. I didn't speak on it yesterday because, I couldn't speak on it yesterday. But today I gotta speak about this. You see, parents, please, you see, when it comes to being responsible, being responsible is not a fun, it's not a joke, it's not laughing. Sometimes it's putting your foot down and saying no. You can't have this. Explaining why you can't have this or why this is not going to go on. The problem that we're having, I'm realizing that we're having here amongst us, is that a lot of the parents, sorry about that, a phone call just come through. But listen, I said this before, a lot of these parents are allowing these kids to raise them. They've got the kids dictating to the parents as to what they want for Christmas, what they want for birthdays, what they want, not what they need or what they're going to get. These are the issues that are leading to worse and greater things happening in people's lives, yeah? You see, when you're a child, if you got a teenage child and you live in an estated area, it's not so smart to listen to your child when your child says, "Mom, I want to have a birthday party in my house." Not a smart move. Let me tell you why it's not a smart move. Number one, you have no security in your house. You, yourself, when these people turn up in your house, you can't even secure your house yourself. You have no CCTV, yeah? Big up Sean, oh my gosh, big up my brother, Stallion, Daydot. We need for link, you know, Stallion, so send me a number, DM me a number as well, Stallion, we're talking a bit. But there's no CCTV in these premises, yeah, in these people's households. When things happen inside these so-called households, where not even the council said it's okay for you to have a flipping party of that sort, okay? We're relying on social media, people's phones to have captured something to piece together what has just happened. That's not good enough. As parents, we need to think ahead. I don't think with the high level of the violence amongst us, yeah, and that's in every gathering. If you look around you see that things are happening at people's funerals. Things are happening at people's reception afterwards. Weddings, people are kicking off in a wedding. Nobody don't have no manners, no respect, or no line that they're gonna draw and say, nah, not today, we do that another day. No one ain't doing that. The 22-year-old child, the young youth that got killed in Tottenham the other day, yeah, just not even by chance. I don't even know how I come across this video online. When I saw that video, that was a scary video to watch. The youth them downstairs at the bottom of the stairs, boring through and making their way up into the people them's yard. There's no security. Sake of somebody's somebody's phone, somebody was filming at the top of the stairs, ran into the bedroom and started filming. The little youth was inside the bedroom, and the man then bored through the bedroom door and boxed up the youth. Next thing you see a picture and it's blood on the floor. Now, if that's not alarming as for parents, man, come on, wake up for fuck's sake. I'm trying my hardest not to swear because I know a lot of people watch my videos now, and you know I'm gonna have to keep it at 100%. But this really does rub me up the wrong way, and sometimes when man's angry, man can't control how we get it across, but forget about how we get it across. But as long as the message hits home, that's all we care about. Remember, we're not people that are told to do something. I just speak because I see it and say, "Rotted, that ain't right." You know what I mean? There's not an organisation behind me that tells me, "Oh, you can't say this or can't say that." I say what I want. It's just that I do understand and overstand there's a lot of people that watch this and they've got kids, so I try my hardest not to swear. But my people, as parents, come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. For that parent, the woman whose heart, this was not a young youth's house. Hold on, let me switch off my bar. Don't move. You know you're doing bare stuff here, but chap, this I forget done. See, for the parent of that household who owned that house, because that house was upstairs, downstairs, so obviously that must be a 3-bedroom plus yard. No little you ain't getting no 3-bedroom yard from no council. Okay? So that's a parent, some elder that owns that property. Not that I saw any elder in that settings or in the view of the camera. I didn't see any of that. But it's somebody's house. Somebody's responsible. That means when you're having a birthday party, do you know how much do you know what kind of responsibility you're dealing with? Like me if I wanted to take out, like I wanted to take out 20 kids right now, do you know how much things I got to undergo before I can go and say, okay, I'm going to take out 20 youths them. If it's not my brethren and my family them, so just people's kids. So and this is what the parents need to understand again. Gone are the days when we send out an invite and post it through a letterbox and tell our people and say, "Yo, my daughter have a little birthday thing and I want you come, hold on pan that something here. I want you bring your daughter, bring that one here, and bring your son too." Them days they're done. When your daughter and your son them saying we want to have a house party in a house, in my house where you live. These youths them are going on Snapchat and going on Instagram live and going on Facebook and inviting everybody and sending their postcode to because they don't see the danger in what they're doing. The poor little things don't understand what they're doing, blood. Yeah? Lola, I'm going to check out that book. Trust me. I'll definitely be checking out that book. I'm going to go Sainsbury's and catch that book there still. But on a deeper thing, like, how do you think that parent must feel? She must feel like shit, or he must feel like shit for no say you have that party there. You most probably wasn't even present as a parent for guide and Overwatch Wagwan. Huh? Or maybe the mother's in the kitchen dealing with food and by the time she look around it's too late because everybody done itch up in and upstairs and it's a madness. You see the big old knife, the knife longer than the fucking screen. Them thing that grieve, man. Come on, people need to wake up and see the dangers before the thing them reach we, and then that's when we want to ball about it. We need to look ahead of this thing. How you think the woman must feel for her to go tell somebody else if she even know? Because this is where it is. Oh, man. I don't know who the youth was in regards to that household, what the connection is. But for me, I feel like the youth is a friend that come to the house as a party friend and got caught up by some ops that was invited to the same party. Because it looked like such an innocent youth. I'm thinking, what could this youth have done to deserve these youths coming all the way up the stairs through a bag of people just to get to that one youth? Hey Lola, I can't even go back into my phone at the second because I'm on live. But if you can text up the name of the book again, please. I forgot the name of it because it was only my mind's gone mad. But yeah, if you can, Lola, text up the name of the book. Someone would like to know. Lucille Fletcher would like to know that one there still. She want to know what is the name of the book. It's a deep book though. and it is definitely worth a read, and I am going to go and purchase it. It's in Sainsbury's. Lola, if you're still online, text in the name of that book there. If not, then I'll put up the name of it in a comment when I finish the live video, yeah? But big man thing, that, I said, wow. That's it. That one there, that's it. That I've seen it all. Man, them don't have no house parties, please. Parents, if you're smart, your kids them, your children them, your youth them, you love them, not send them on nobody house party. Because what is alright for them might not be alright for you. What you might condone, you might not say alright, that not alright. So keep your kids them safe and make sure it's better your kid them don't like you. Cause remember this, enough of you as parents them do so much for your kids to like you. Why do they have to like you when you are their parent and them can't run from? They can't run from that part there. You're always gonna be their parent. That is your do what you want. Because you're not got. And whether you like me or you not like me, me or your mother or me or your father, and you can't change that. Yeah. It was in North London, so I read, Gloria. In North London, a 22-year-old young youth was stabbed to death in a household, in a house party, somebody's birthday party. So it's showing you that as much as, you know, you do look at what the action has happened, the action of what the youth them's done. Yeah, we look at that, yes. But I'll take that away for 1 second. Because them say prevention's always better than cure, right? So where was the preventing in this? Where was the parents preventing this from happening? And to be honest, there's a lot of people that's had parties before for their youth them in the last 5 years and realize, raw, this is a bit deeper than me. Because it does kick off. So if we are seeing a repetitive movement of this happening, why are we still doing it? No. You go book your youth, but if you're that up there and you want your youth to have a party so bad, you go rent out one of them little club there at West End. Yeah, rent a club that's got CCTV, security man, and you can account for people's kids. Because other than that, go take your youth, go on cinema. No, don't even do that. You just book a flight and fly out with your youth. Friggin' parties, party this, party that. Every minute's party. Every weekend, everybody a party. What? When does party stop? Cause party ain't spending time. Party don't mean spending time. It's just everyone look good and everybody just and you're just the smart one for the night. And yeah, that's just as far as that thing there goes. So you can't expect that you're gonna make your kids make that overall decision that yeah, I want to have this, and you're gonna just say yeah, not overlooking the danger. Not overlooking the dangers of what this child doesn't see. Because what that child doesn't see, that's why your name's a parent. Your title is a parent to oversee that danger that they can't see, so that you can break it down to them. Once you've broken it down to them, they're supposed to get the overall picture like, raw, for real, mum, I didn't look at it like that, you know. That's another reason, Imon, that's the next thing. We know that a lot of people's quick to call, go on there, snap and film. I will be writing a book soon though, Melini. Big up manners and respect, yeah? But enough of these people are affiliated. We know this. A lot of these people that are, look, that's what I'm saying. If, then look at that looks like a setup in itself, and you just even highlight that to me. The girl that is in the room with the youth, or whoever it is that's in the room with the youth, could have called the police. Could have. From the minute they saw that these youths was downstairs, they knew what they were about. They could have done that. They didn't do that. No one done that, as far as I knew. They just filmed. Sometimes I saw them thing I got, and this is what I'm saying. Prevention's better than cure. You see it before it's happening, because we're supposed to be the ones that are experienced. How much times have we witnessed this in our little time on earth? If we as the elders them have witnessed this so many times on earth, why are we going to put our kids, our family, our people that we love so in the same thing, wife, just because of a hype of a birthday party? Oh, my daughter brethren did have a birthday one day, and boy, we like how them did do the balloon them, and she did have a little princess. Forget that. We're living in a time where you can't even gather right now unless we are the righteous teams gathering to go and deal with that thing. It is not that party. Why are people not going to get it in their head? Going to see what's going on? Think, look, the energies are off. It's all tipsy-turvy. It's not balanced. The energy right now is all demonic. The energy right now is all satanic. The energy right now is not humane. It's making me think to a level that it's a war against real human beings out here and non-human beings. It's like they've got cloned people out here that's not even human. When I say that, I don't just say that without having reason to say stuff like this. You see, when human beings are in a family settings, loving settings where it's supposed to be all love, there should be nothing that just comes in and kills that. How can a crew of people just come in, see man, woman, child, and mother, and just want to disrupt the whole thing? That means you coming like you're not human, rude boy. Cause where's your spirit? Where's your vibe? Where's your vibe? What? Like, come on. When I was a young youth doing foolishness, there was a thing that would overthrow me. Like, you can't do that. No, I would never even. It came in my mind, but I never acted it out. Because it wasn't the settings and it didn't feel right. And how does it feel right to you then? The reason why I say that again as to why, whether these people are even fucking human for real, is because the food that the people them are really creating don't seem to be for us. The real clean-hearted people them, it's not us. Them chicken there can't be for us. Them fish there with the certain foods them that they're putting out, the fruits and all of these things, it can't be for us who are genuinely human, that's got an art, that feels it when it yeah, I want them to them, man. Some things you would never do. How do you feel like that? That's okay, it's permitted, you can do that, get away with it. Liam, we need to link, man. Come on, man. That's what we got. Lucille, that's what we got. A generation of vampires. Yeah? Vampires and vipers, dog. Blood drinking and blood sucking and rascal and flipping organ teething set of fucker them. Sorry, but me have to swear, cause I saw it go. That's what's going on. So we are not in a position right now. If we know that we're in war, hold on. Let me ask you like this. If we know that we're in war and we're at war, how come everybody's so quick to be drinking and partying like that is something to celebrate? War is not something to celebrate. It ain't nothing nice. We got so many deaths around us. We got natural causes. People are dropping out with natural causes around us like fuckery. Then we got people that's getting stabbed and killed. We got man them getting shot and killed. We got people that are losing their mind and going mental institutes. These are people that can't come back. Or that don't usually come back. So what's there to laugh about? What's there to smile about? You tell me. What is there to rave about? What's there to celebrate? You tell me. And I can wait 10 minutes and wait for you lot to give me some answers. What is there to celebrate, please? We're in war. We're at war. The government is targeting our youth them. We're at war with our own youth them because enough of them don't listen to us. Say, yeah, mum, yeah, dad, and then they cut and go and do what they... You know, we used to do that as well, but it's a different scale of what we used to do. It's a higher level. Trust me, Laura. Earth are run red and things are going to get deeper if we don't understand what's going on, if we don't start, being more vigilant to things. We need to, before you could just live and be carefree. And as long as you don't trouble no one ain't troubling you. You can just live and just be carefree. You know that man named a madman? Yeah, that man, they was just madman. So what? No one troubled him because he was mad. Them boy, they're madman, man. He gets away with just living his life. Now, you can't just be mad. Man, what? That's a reason for the You can't just be yourself and live no more. Man, find a reason for do your things. Yeah, that's what it is. Rodney, that I go on. Man, I celebrate failure. Nothing to celebrate, bro. Huh? Literally nothing to celebrate. So my people have birthdays every single day. Do you understand? You're supposed to make your kids them feel like it's their birthday every damn day. And not just pan them birthday. Because if we do let's do the maths then. Let me show you why some of us are lost. Enough of us ain't even the age that we are. Because we're just following what they're telling us. But then if we go by what it is supposed to be. Alright? Me born January, the 4th of January, 1980. I was born on a Friday. Yeah? Friday, the 4th, 1980. And something past 12 in the midday, me born. You see, until my birthday drop on a Friday, I know my birthday. Because me born on a Friday. How can my birthday drop on a Monday? My mother never pushed me up on a Monday. 38 years ago on a Monday. No. So until it run back until a Friday, then it's my actual birthday. Enough of us is celebrating. Every single day somebody's celebrating. It's crazy. Yeah? Yeah. Come on, Paula. You know the thing. Peeps, it's deep. The struggle's for real, for real, for real. The pain's more than real. I just speak it as I see it. As the information hits me, I just say, boy, you know what? I forget I want to soak in for a minute, cause that one is deep. Even I can't even react to some of the things that my ear like raw to this, like for real. But yeah, it's happening. So we need to take precaution. Cut out all this party and fuckery. It don't make sense. We're not in the time of party. We need to be organising each other, organising ourselves, organising our households, organising our personal lives, organising our future. Until you've done that, then there's nothing to celebrate. Organise. Figure out where the hell you're trying to get out of. Get your kids out of this. Because all of us, no matter where we are, we're in something. It's one or the other. And there's so many millions of different things going on. It could easily be one. It could be the worse of one or less worse of one. But you're in it nevertheless. So we're trying to find our way out of this way of mindset and how these youths them are dealing with each other. It's wrong. It's off key. Ain't right. You know what I mean? The long machete that you took out, I don't know how these youths them are buying these things. How? I'm going through it with my daughter. She went what? She went OT, and the thing I've seen in my world is mad. Sorry to share my personal stuff, but she is now insecure to keep her safe from these streets. Oh, fucking hell, Paula. Sorry to hear that, babe. And she's only 15. I'm sorry for you hear that, darling. And this is what I'm trying to say. When I say that the pain's real and shit's really happening, people need to wake up. Because it's not only when it's you. It's happening while it ain't you. Yes, Colleen. Play with puppy dog, you stay there. It's like when they say you play with you're sorry for Marga dog and it turn around bite you, same thing. Here we're going again now. Kerry. The reason is because our kids don't belong to us, they belong to the government. Us as parents are not allowed to put hands on our kids. They want us to. Yeah. I get that, but see, we're not caring about all of that bit. You know why? Because we, the hardback ones, we didn't listen to them, because they never push out no picnic, and they never, you know what I mean? They never got through the hardship and all these things. There's a lot to read, you know. Unfortunately, our child have been born in a instant society, so needs to work hard to focus and organize is something that we really have to teach and install in them. Yes, man. Afternoon, my brother. What's the topic? The topic, I big up D Marsh, my brother. What the topic is, hold on. No. We need to take back ownership of our children. Yes, manners and respect, Judy done all the thing already. Hey, what I'll go on now. The topic is parents allowing their kids to have parties in their house without them being present, without them overseeing who they're inviting. You understand? Without there being any security in this premises. So there's no one's vetting anything. Everyone's just letting anything slide through and everything sliding through. You know what I mean? Like a young youth was killed in Tottenham the other day. A 22-year-old young youth in somebody's house party. Like a house party, young youth thing. So that to me is alarming. So I don't know. Oh, let me read this one here. Alita, manners and respect. Do you actually realize how special you are? Me? You for real? You have so much knowledge and wisdom. I'm currently doing a project personal for South Norwood Penge area. Will be ready by May this year and would love your perspectives and ideas on it. You are what is needed for the youth as speaker. For sure, I'll definitely be a part of that. Inbox me anytime in regards to that, for sure. With relationships, how can you raise a mentally healthy child in a toxic situation? Parents don't know how to be parents, and it's true, Liam, you're right there. Some of these parents don't know how to be parents, for sure. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Do you know what? I'm gonna get a phone, you know. I think I'm gonna get a phone and start doing some live calls on this thing here, cause there's some topics that I think people can talk their views on what we're talking about sometimes. I think texting sometimes is long, because by the time you read one, you see our next 10 pop up. My eyeball them can't read so quick, so my house is scared. No one is welcome to turn up unannounced. Yeah, Laura, that's how you gotta be. You better phone and tell me. The parents, what's that now? The parents think it will never happen to theirs. Yeah, that's always, Leslie, it's alright. People need to learn to love and respect each other. That's so true. Who that? Lisa, Manners, Leanne. Parents gotta stop trying to be their children's best friend. Key one. Leanne, that is key. A lot of parents try to be their children's best friend. Them have plenty of kids in school for that. Best friend. No, so that's why you don't discipline them, because you want to be best friend and size up with them and put on same makeup and look like and compare, and that's why you look like some big woman in a them big... What this? Some of the parents, them need to check their friggin' self. For real. Yeah, I will. Liam, I'm going to start doing that soon. I'm going to dig up one of the other number them still. With that gang nation. Gang nation for real. All and children want to be adults and some adults want to be children. Well, a lot of people still hold on to a lot of these old school silly sayings when they say like once a man, twice a child and all this shit. What do you mean? Once you become an adult and you have children, you're an adult. You will never be a child again. Marie, let me see what Marie's saying real quick. Some big people don't govern their thing. When I hear any young ones even speaking wrong, I pull them up. I don't do the swearing and disrespectful behavior. Damn right. When you got the youth them around you, you can't be putting that energy across to them, because you're making them feel like it's okay to deal with you in the same way. Like I keep telling the parents, you swear at your kids are gonna grow bigger, and then I gotta turn around and tell you, if I go fuck off, cause I saw the thing set. I see it happen, and it's gonna continue to happen as long as we continue to do the same stupidness, expecting to get a different result. So you're so right, Marie. Manners and respect. Laura, Wagwan, you're so live call or invite people to do live discussion. I do join live in the domestic abuse group, so people get involved. Yeah, but that's only like one person can get on that, innit? Laura, I'm sure only one person can add to that live discussion thing, no? I might be wrong, I ain't really venture, to be honest. The system try to control the children, but it's still down to the parents to set boundaries. You're damn right. In the home, some parents want to be friends with their children and what they say around them. All right. Example. A lot of the parents them have issues with close friends that they've had around their kids for years. Before they do that in the privacy of their own little place, they do it in front of the kids. So the kids now become a part of that conversation and a part of that susu and a part of that, boy, my mum don't like her, you know. Next thing you know, mommy's got the little youth them. When did people them knock on the door? What do she do? Go and tell them say I'm not here. Go and tell them say I'm not here. What? You're telling your youth to go and lie for you? Makes no sense. So you're training them and you're grooming them to become something that you already don't want for yourself. So it makes no sense to me, but this is what's happening, to be honest with you. What was Jude saying just now? But many parents are not actually parents. That's even real as well. It's real. Some of them are not even like that. Big up Gloria. We actually need to enforce parenting stability classes and encouragement if a positive kind. Yeah, big up. I agree, Jude. Children fit all them corner and be kids, cause you play with cat, it turn round and lick your mouth, shakes my head. Listen, when I was younger, when my mother used to tell me, when my mum used to have a little friend them come around and they used to go into their Bible reasonings, we used to be allowed to sit there and we could listen to them Bible reasonings. See, when they used to go into chatting about this and that and deeper things, big people things, yo, go find your quarters. You know, I've nothing better to go and go read a book. Yeah, cause this is big people's quarters. A lot of parents don't want to tell their kids, hold on, no, not right now. Because they've been getting bullied, not bullied, but getting pushed around by their children for how many years now? And that's how it go. So they make their youths them just itch up under any conversation. Boy, I mean, I like that girl, you know. And look who you's like, and one and two words, look who you will throw in, and before the mum shut it down or the dad, or the mum make the youth engage in these things. So then the child in itself believes that it's older than it is, allowed to be a part of this. This is all wrong. And then it doesn't see anything wrong with when that child's going to turn around and disrespect you. You ain't going to see nothing wrong with that. Because what it saw wrong with what you showed that child, you showed it that it was okay. So you already confused the youth to know, say, something that was wrong is all of a sudden right because it's you that's telling me it's right. But in the world it's wrong, but it's cool. You're confusing people. It's crazy. One at a time on the same feed. We do 15-minute slots. So, you have a chance to talk. Okay, like that, yeah? Alright, I'm gonna have to try that one. I've never tried it still, I ain't gonna lie. Missy Grant, Patrick is sad, but some of these parents are actually scared of their children. Yeah. Or you got some of these parents who's turning a blind eye because their children are giving them money. Missy Grant, I've been saying this. It's so right. I've been saying this. Enough of the... You talk to them, I know my picnic I do this, you know, I know my picnic I do that, but hold on there. Somebody's picnic must be doing something. Afterwards, you can't tell me where your picnic them there. But I know you're a picnic. But you are calico money at daytime. And you're the same parent that can't tell any parent that can't tell their child to go to the shop, no matter how old you are. My mother can send me to the shop 100 times in a one day, and I will never screw up my face. I'll just get up and go. You know why? Because I'm a mother, I'm a respect her, and anything she said me will do it. Within reason. You understand? So, I don't know how enough of these parents them have these big youths them that can run up and down and do everything else. But if you send them a shop, them are going to screw up them face pan you and tell you about them now. Go. The young are a forgotten generation by the government. There's no skills as in training for their future, and there's no community no more. We don't know our neighbors, no more like we had growing up. You're damn right, John. Big up John Thompson, my brother. Manners and respect is so true. There are 1,000,001 fuck, you know, help our children, but I feel that there is real need for parents to be educated, to be taught how to be parents. There needs to be a book now. There needs to be a book, because before we could say, like 20 years ago, we could say, yeah, boy, there ain't no textbook of how to raise a youth. No, we all know how to raise a child now. We all know what's right for a child and what's wrong for a child. So then we all know how to raise a child. I'm sure there should be now someone write a book about how to raise a child. And there should be so many of those books, not just one book. There should be, because there's bare different personalities, bare different cultures, and bare different ways. So there needs to be different books on that subject there, how to raise a child. Trust me, different red flags to look out for and signs. What did I just miss? Did I miss something? Trust me, my kids know it's time to leave the living room with a look, not their business. Yeah, man. You know, we all grew up with that look, you know. That means a door make me, if I talk to you again, is a beating and a belt. I used to get flick on the lip when I wanted to be in the big people's business. One look and I had to find my room. April, manners and respect, Miss Mackenzie. Art of love, learnt behaviour. Yes, Abby. Lisa. School education needs to readjust to. But come on, school education. Let me tell you something, Lisa. We've just seen them bring in this new thing where they're allowing. They've only just started this in Chestnut Grove up the road. Yeah? Chestnut Grove in Balham. They've started to allow the kids, the youth, them are allowed to wear, like the boys can wear dresses and skirts into school, as well as the girls can wear their jeans and trousers or some shit like that. Now, for me, I'm so upset about this, because each to their own. When you're old enough to make such, you know, judgments, if that's what you want to do as an adult, I get that. As adults, if we was having a conversation right now with a child, yeah? If I was having a conversation right now with a 6-year-old child and he's trying to explain to me something, and in every 2 words that child's saying, I'm trying to tell that you something, or I'm throwing something in the air. Basically, that would be called me putting something into your, like, why am I throwing words into your mouth for? I'm basically training you into what to say, right? Well, that's the same kind of thing what they're doing to the youth them in their schools, when they're throwing these little, like, flags up, like, yeah, you're allowed to do that. Hold on, but I didn't know I could do that. And what? So if I do that now, my friend can't laugh at me. Yeah, it's a rule in the school. Your friend can't laugh at you. Oh, so I can try that. Yeah, you can do anything you want, Michael. Oh, so I want to be Sally tomorrow. So you want to be Sally? Okay, so tell mummy that you want to be Sally. No, furthermore, when your mum comes to pick you up, we will tell your mum that that's what you want, and we will support you. This is what the schools are doing. So our schooling system, we're going to expect them to do any right by our kids. We're lost. We need to start taking the schooling system back into our own hands as well. Because enough of us used to teach our kids at home, sending them through this foolishness that don't make no sense. Well on them. I'm going to some more of them thing, your car. Alright, use an example, man, like Vibes Mattel. Oh, Vibes Cartel. Has his children making a tune called We Not Trust Popcorn? Shake my head. Oh no, I didn't even know about all of that, but I know where my kids are after dark, in my house doing homework. That's right. Hardest thing I've done to put her in secure, but it was to keep her safe. It's mad, you know, because once you put them there still, you know, on one side is, I get that, but then on the next side it's like, once you put them there, can you get them out of there? Cause we see these people as like where they might save you in one sense, you know, from this here. But then over there ain't no one to save you from over there, you know. That's the only thing that fucks me up with when I pre the mental institution or the secure places them. I think it's easy to get in there. But how hard is it to get out of there? How hard is it for them to stop injecting your people and stop, you know what I mean? Just trying to control them by an injection. It's deep, you know. The thing's fucking deep. It's real. Children got too much time on their hands, and a child should be in school for more hours of the day. I think May 5 p.m. once in secondary, getting them ready for the real world, and more of our taxes being taxes being used for free vouchers for families. Oh, disrespect. Sorry, Goshan. There's opportunities for everyone. The problem is no community. Paula, hat off to you. Big up Laura. Yeah, don't know. No book comes from the heart. Or should. It's true, but you know what? There's a lot of parents that are not, you know, they just don't know. They don't get it. They don't get it. So there should be different books, I believe, like to give you a guideline. You can just work off of that. I don't know. For those that know what they're doing, that's seen good role models around them, you know, doing what they do, and they've gripped a little bit of this and a bit of that, and has the great attributes to be able to raise a child and know when that child's in need of this or that, and you know, you never leave them short. That's great. But there's a lot of people that's not like that, so you might need to write a book for them. Now in schools they are allowing boys and girls to wear skirts. Yeah, I know, I see that, bro. It's crazy. Good point about the book still. Need to stop these car park rappers, and they giving out the wrong signals, and they all over Insta messaging young girls, come work for us, we treat you good. Mad, mad, mad. I've seen it with my own eyes. What? Paula, what are you talking about? Hold on, let me go back again. These car park rappers, they giving out wrong messages, wrong signals, and they all over Insta messaging young girls, come work for us. Work for us doing what? Yeah, break that one down for me, Paula Card. Work for us doing what do you mean? I'm lost. What car park? Where? Drive up, they go mash them up. Come on. A child is... Give me a second. A child is actually raised by a community. Thank you, my family. This is when we see somebody's child doing wrong and we say, hey, what you doing? Come out of the road, man. What you doing? Come here, little man. You know them community man there, like, everyone was like that back in the day. Like, what you doing? Nah, man, the dangers of the... What? You don't have to cross the road. Come, little man, look. You come to the curve, you stop, you look left, you look right. Did you see anything coming on the left? No. You see anything coming up that way? No. Okay, now you can cross. You don't just run out into the road, little man. You give them some guidance, like what their parents would have given them, should have given them, had given them. This is what raised the child. But nowadays it's just self. It's all about self, innit? From when your child's on road and you don't know what they're up to, you can't say that my child ain't doing this, or my child ain't doing, or my child ain't doing this or that. My child's a good boy or girl, etc. They would never go disrespect me or put fear in other people or in other people's eyes. That them say, not my picnic, not my youth. My youth, no, you must say mad. My youth, their yard, yeah, when you check it out, it's 2 pillows in the bed. Imagine we had men like Patrick in every neighborhood, everything would change, yes, but it's the difference is that it takes a lot of different personalities, mindsets, and everything else to make up the world. So it's just trying to find the like-minded people to link with, you know. Education these days is about testing and results, not the well-being of the children. Majority of the schools anyway. And as for the gender natural thing, yeah, I have 2 daughters and 1 son, and that is what's going on there? And what? Come on, that is concrete. Yeah, man, big up. Who was that again? April. Big up April. Yep, that's true. I not long ago walked past Chestnut the other week, and saw boys wearing. So I'm saying I would be upset to see that, because I would go over and speak to these young boys and say, like, you know, no disrespect, who told you that was okay, but you know, you got to look at the fathers before you. Did you grow up watching your dad wearing a skirt? Because if you did, then I understand where that comes from. But if you didn't, then you better check what you're doing, young man, because that ain't even no lineage of your own, wearing a skirt. Since when that become fashionable? Wearing huggies and all these stupidness. Move up. Don't know where that come from, lad. Find that out. Kerry Joyce, manners and respect. I homeschool my 3 daughters. I have enough reasons why. I respect that, Kerry. I totally respect that, because there's no outside influence from that. Love to all the real fathers, but when I used to counsel some of the young youths, one of them, the main topics is my dad never been around. We need real role models, men who are willing to show our children, Seymour, this isn't the way. Missy Grant, you're so right. A lot of the fathers have been absent, and I've been nudging these fathers for the last 2 years. I've been on their case, like, please, man, them rise up and do what you need to be doing, bro. Like, it's not fashionable, it's not cool, and it's not right to have your seeds out there being governed by whoever and whatever, and anybody can just box up your youth, because no one owns this youth. Nobody's responsible for this child. There's no receipt of this child, so nobody feels like they're at any threat if they do anything to this child. So a man will diss up your youth. A man will box up your youth. A man will send your youth go a country, sell all of that drugs there and bring back my money, otherwise I'll stab you up. That's how the man was talking to people's kids. So yeah, fathers need to step up. You need to step up. Enough of you fathers, them that are whatless and ain't been there. Enough of you that's got the prettiest and beautifulest of little daughters, and you lot are mad. You lot are leaving them out in the world by themselves, yeah, with just mummy. Huh? With just mummy. Enough of you, man, them are mad. Let me just tell you that. Big up everyone locked in. If you log in, just don't be shy to press the share button, cause hear what? There's a lot of parents on Facebook, and we want every single parent to catch the message on what I'm trying to get across is that parties, cut it out. Where your kids are going, you need to check, man. Sometimes your kids want this and want that. You gotta know when to say no. These are the times, Frank. Trust me. I got told to leave my daughter's school for calling out a teacher. Asked her. She got PR to make decisions for my children. They're not skilled or qualified to. They're not skilled and they're not qualified to make any judgment on certain levels. But that's why they've got such a speed dial button with regards to social services in regards to your kids. Don't ramp with the schooling system, man. Don't ramp with them. Schools don't ramp. They know what they're doing. They're taking hold of our youths, then whether we like it or not, and they're making you know. So yo, if we want to say that, all right, your youth suffering with ADHD or some stuff, they don't mind telling you. They'll tell you anything that they want to tell you. You know why? Because they can. And what can you say to that? There's nothing we as the parents them can't say nothing. If they say your youth's got ADHD tomorrow, then they're referring that child. Because they're the one, as far as they're concerned. We're spending the most time in the day with your child, and your child's being very disruptive and it doesn't know how to listen, and we tell it to do this and it has no order. It doesn't know order. It's what they're doing. I would like to talk about that. They don't save no one. They are corrupt. Yes, Paul of them. They're definitely John. Well, go on this one now. Look at it in this way. The government can afford a war plane that costs 60 million, but can't afford books for teaching the young. They can't even afford to build houses for us. They building houses for themselves and for the rich people them. But what she was doing, Pat, was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Wow. She could have been really hurt. I get that, but sometimes we've got to imprison our own kids in our little thing. You know what I mean? Imprison them, lock them down. Yes, we've got to lock off everything we're doing, sacrifice our little life for a minute. We have to deal with you. Yes, I'm going to deal with you properly. Yes, you think you're going to get anything you want? No, I'm going to give you what you need. Right now, the only thing you will need are water. You might can get a little dry bread, but I go and broke you right back down. Come, I don't know where you put in your system why you think you're mad. Or you think you're crazy. Or you think you're going to go up. No, and that's how the thing set. But remember this. We are the parents. How we set the thing, so we have to know and understand when something's gone wrong. Just like that. I believe education starts at home. It definitely does start at home. Not just what the school teaches your child. I do believe more projects need to be put in place for parents. No doubt, Olita Spencer, manners and respect. Schooling system is a joke. Imagine an 8-year-old telling my child she's the colour of she's the colour of poo, and all the teachers could say it. All the teachers could say is the child did not mean it in any way because she's not from a racist family. For fuck's sake. Nolan, just because she's not from a racist family, who are you? What did you go into into these people them's household to know? You spend a day around there. You ever be a fly on them wall for ear when them talk about half the ear? Some of these people, them foolish, man. Need more male role models, and that's definitely the truth. And we need sincere role models, not people that just, you know what I mean, want a little limelight off of what's going on. That's not what we're dealing with. We're dealing with real, you know what I mean, people that really do see that there's an urgency for things to change now. Trying to find a way to get this thing to stay still, you know. Every time I'm doing this thing and the battery dies on me, it gets nuts, so I'm going to put it right here so it should stay still neatly. See it there? So that's the issue right there we're having a lot. I'm going to try and read the thing same time, but hold on then now what we've got. We got Verona, Patterson family. I always look out for children in my ends. We got Kerry again. I always look out for children in my ends. See something I don't like, I tell them. Warn them. I'll tell your parents if they carry on. I am knocking their parents' door. Laugh out loud. I have done this. Yeah, a lot of people say that and say it as a joke and run off and walk off and really don't really follow through with what they're saying. So kids will sometimes take them talk there as some joke talk. You get me? But if you're sincere, like I said, people do. A lot of parents always think their children will never do this and that, but behind their back, it's a different thing. Verona, I was one of them. Just that there was levels to the thing. Patrick, some parents, you can't even tell them if you see their child doing something wrong. Yeah, I know, but those are the parents. Then when I see you doing something wrong, I just want to beat you. You know them way there. I don't want to discipline that you. They come like some of the parents. Them need the discipline because that's why you're allowing it to go on. And you're defending them, and that's cool, safe. Black individuals are treated very differently in mental health institutions. The balance needs to be met with this injustice. A holistic approach is needed for bringing up children, and unfortunately, well, on there. Where am I? All on there. This went far, all on, and unfortunately, the so-called professionals do not even know the answers to some of the complex needs, or some of the complex needs they are faced with. Trauma is at its heart is at the heart of a lot of our issues, being misunderstood as well and not fitting onto the norms. You're so right, you know. It was that Tracy, big up Tracy for that one, right? Blouse and skirt, Kerry said, blouse and skirt, the thing deep, dread. The devil makes work for idle hands. Real talk, keep your child busy. That includes these boys' minds. Wear dresses. What do you mean? What do you mean wear dresses? Oh no, any man that's wearing a dress forget slap. Remember I tell you that. We do have men like Patrick in every neighborhood. They just need to be activated and backed up. Yeah, man, back up our raw muggle. Big up Patrick out there on the front line. Now, big up Jude, my brother, man. You don't know, man, not hot wearing a skirt. Man's not hot wearing a skirt, but hold on, man's not Scottish either, rude boy. So allow it. Big up Jude, love that one there, rude boy. But to be honest, if some of these fathers were around for their kids, and if parents knew how to co-parent and with each other, men may with each other, may be things might be different. As a single parent, it is hard to raise a child. Lils, big up yourself, man. It's so true. The co-parenting thing is a key thing. You know what I mean? It's a key thing. Trust me. Parents become too... Hold on. What's this? Westernized. People... Hold on. Parents become too westernized. We need to respect the positive aspects of our culture and value our culture in the home. Otherwise, kids will think it's okay to adapt certain principles that are not of them. Now, do you think the government's never gone into a Chinese man's house and told them how to cook their fried rice? They've never gone into a Chinese man's house, or they've never gone into an Asian man's house and told them how to cook their korma. You understand? So in all of this, what I'm trying to say is, like, they've never told anybody else how to raise their kid, blood. No, because basically maybe they never needed to. You know what I mean? Because there's order. When there's order, maybe sometimes you don't need to tell no one nothing. But so it got. So it's set for we anyway. We have to just find our way out tight right now. Patrick, you so on point. I big up Missy Grant, manners and respect. What's this, Kerry? Manners and respect, Patrick. Love and thank you. Always, Kerry, you don't know the thing. They are taking our kids off the streets to do this. And I know because I'm living it, babe. I'm not a bad person at all. I will fight till I'm dead for my children. And I will not give up till she... Hold on. I will not give up. Where is it gone? Trust me, man. I will not give up till she gets out of danger. What? Gets the dangers. Okay. So personal, but people need to know this is happening today and it needs to stop. They take them to Kent, Chatham, Maidstone. They get them out of the area. It's crazy. They do this so the main ones don't get touched, put our children in danger. We know. See, when I finished school back in the day, I knew to go straight home after school, or I'd get a bus head, literally. Yeah, these kids nowadays have so much lack of understanding about roads and life itself. I'm sure that's what you're gonna say. Life. Let's find it. Okay. Yeah, life itself. And what we are really here for, it shows that they will always be lost and will need guidance. But even when you try to tell this next gen what's what, they turn to you like, who are you to tell man, etc., etc., start being cheeky to their elders. Yeah, but you see, all of that now, how I deal with that? I deal with that with knowledge. See, you gotta be, with these young youths, them, you gotta be so skilled with them, yeah? Because they're gonna come out with some skillful shit. Remember, we're the analog version. They're the digital version. Yeah, when we were speaking straight, they were coming with metaphors. These little young G's, you know. So we got to know when we're speaking to them, we've got to be ahead of them skillfully, mentally ahead of them. When we speak, it's way above their head. Yeah, because when they speak, they think they're around us because some of us still analog and not digitalized yet. So that's what it is. We need to be on point and on top of these stuff quickly. No joke. Enough of the teachers in schools are way too young. They have no life experience. Oh, Verona. Ah, Verona. Now we're getting somewhere. Look, all these young teachers in schools. When I was in school, the teachers were like near enough my grandparents' age. And they were really passionate about teaching us and making sure that we learnt something. Because, you know, maybe they already had been through raising children and they had grandkids and seen and saw a like-mindedness with us, like, or saw a reflection of them through us. And just wanted us to do good because maybe they tried on that side and failed and feel away. Some of these elders back then, that's how they felt. So they would go that extra mile for us. That doesn't exist today. Verona, that not exists again. These youths, them are dealing with money. All teachers, it's money. And you know what? Do you remember back then in Verona? It was only when we reached college that we realized, Rod, you know, if we didn't want to go class, we didn't have to go class. In school, if you didn't go to school, if you didn't go to class in school, it would seem to be truanting, right? And then when you got into college, if you didn't go to school, or if you didn't go to class in college, it was just seen as a non-attendant. You didn't attend that day. Didn't give a frig. Didn't care if you turned up or not. Because college is about if you want to go. What you want. They're not forcing you. They're not going to say, you're loitering in the corridors, truanting. No. They just say, you're a joker. Why did you come? In schools, though, they're supposed to be on you to be in class. They don't care. They don't care if you're in class or not. In reality, because they're just paid to be here for the hours that we've got to be here. As long as I've clocked up my hours, I don't care. I've got my kids out of my own life. That's the mindsets of some of these teachers working amongst some of our kids in some of these schools. We have to know it for what it is. Sounds weird, but we can't sugarcoat what is already sour. We can't sugarcoat it for sweet. You see me? See, that big up Verona on that one. And manners and respect, man. Some of these fathers are there flossing. I'm not stepping up and doing their responsibilities and think it's all about partying. I'm getting paper and their youths and baby mothers are suffering. Genesis, that is so real. Yeah, Genesis Ellis, manners and respect. Yeah, that is so real. But this is something that we've been seeing on a weekly basis for the last 20 odd, 30 odd, 40 odd years. Nothing new. Nothing new. Some of the selectors, when they big up certain man them in the dance, they make it fashionable to say, yeah man, them man they have money and money pull up on you. Why, that's too money off the gal them. Gal them have to wine and man dash a £20, £50 on the gal them and all these things. They are turning enough of us into things we wouldn't even have entertained or condoned before. We're slyly getting drawn into it. Because when I think of, like they say money pull up on them thing there. Alright, cool. Money pull up's one thing. So let's say I'm a local DJ and I want my tune play. I'll bring my CD to the selector, give him all a bottle of champagne and a £50 and say, yo, bad man, play that tune and, you know what I mean, some money pull up on it too. You see me? That means, me give you money for play the tune already. The minute the tune play, if man wants that tune pull up, man have to pay you next money. And that's supposed to make the tune sound good, like it's a banger. People are going to want the tune can't get pull up how much time last night. Enough people are going to talk about it. That's how that did go. But when I'm seeing this girl man, money for the girl man, dash out money upon the girl man for what color drawers you wear, and if you wear that green drawers, then you can get a 50. These things to me is some form of whoring out thing, which I don't get. Because a woman that as their man should not be praying any next man for put money in your hand. That no goes around me. That don't make sense in my world. Like, so to go out and enjoy yourself with friends, that's cool. All this money pull up, I get that. But dashing money off the girl in a dance, that's just some pole dancing shit. That's some stripper shit. I don't respect that. A man of a certain nature ain't gonna rate that. Just the things, there's a lot of things that are going on that drags a man from his picnic then, because I'm shallow already. He's got no depth. He ain't gonna think further than his nose bridge, and he ain't got no long nose. He's got something called stump nose, so he's definitely one of them ones, isn't it? Definitely one of them ones. Enough of the thing around us, enough things around us is really being corrupted and set for us to not see what's going on and what's before us. So everything is at its, you know when some things will be like, raw, yeah, crime ain't that high right now, the raves them's turn up, gal them are looking good, money's running still, but bare people are getting robbed. I remember them days there, like enough man frightened for touch the road and shot a little thing here and little thing there. Things was kind of nice, not many people was getting killed. Things were, you know what I mean? It was a balance of certain things to a degree. Ha! There's no balance of fuck all no more. Everything is at 100%, if not 1,000% sky high up there. Man, them getting stabbed and killed up there. Yeah? People living fake lives, living a lie, it's up there. Yeah? Parents not parenting and just caring about other things when they should be caring about their responsibilities, that's up there. It's not like small percentages of nothing no more. It's major percentages of shit. This is what we're seeing today. So that's why it's all fuzzy and mad. It's distorted. Everything's so high. Everything's distorted. Girls are putting on way too much makeup, like they don't look in the mirror no more. Like throwing on these big bundles of mops on their head like they don't know what that looks like. People have lost minds out here. You know what I mean? Nothing ain't really done in moderation no more. Things are at its highest percentage. So this is why we're seeing it in the way that we're seeing it today, my peeps. Big man thing. A fight fire with fire. Printed all their politics and used them against the schools. You're damn right. I love that. Big up Gia. Do not let these schools label your child. That will be the slippery slope of no return. Big up Tracy. When you genuinely reach out for help, especially if you are not articulate, they will. They will reload you. Alright, so hey, what they're gonna do now? Hey, what they're gonna do? Sorry, my phone's doing madness because it's not secure, but just I try to work with it when people can't. I'm trying to read the things at the same time, so madness. So yeah, a lot of parents sometimes can't cope with some of the things or some issues with their children and believe that some of these schools, when back in the days it was like that, it was supposed to be like that, but it's changed. You know, they would assist you and help you and find some form of coping mechanism, something that was in place to help you in whatever it was lacking in regards to you dealing with your children. Nowadays, it's not like that, you know. They'll find, you bring something to their attention and they'll bring in social services to look deeper into your life and deeper into your surroundings around that child. Because it's not no longer about the family. The system don't care about the family. Yeah? They dysfunction families. They say, oh yeah, well this one came from a broken home, but anyone that has a full home, the system's trying to break that home. If your home's already broken, they work with that. You know what I mean? So sometimes you bringing your genuine issues them to the schools might not be a great move. You might want to, you know what I mean, get a first opinion from somebody closer to home, someone that is more reliable and someone that you could trust to confide in such information into somebody like that. These schools they're there to manipulate, mash up, tell you that your kids have gone mad. They need tablets and injections, vaccines and all this shit. And really your kids don't need nothing. All they need is a bright future and an education. And that's what they're lacking. Sake of these people. So my peeps, we need to stay ahead of the game. Listen, I'm going to keep it moving again because you know my thing already. It's always a pleasure to reach out and let you know what's going on, how I think and why I don't like this or why I don't like that. But my peeps, it's deep. It's deep. If you're parents, please just look into what I'm saying. Don't take no dictatorship from your kids. And if you are going to consider something as crazy as a house party in your house in these times, hope it's you that's doing all the inviting. Yeah, man, as I respect my people, you don't know the thing set already. Work to do. But yeah, out of love.